Hello and welcome back to me, Felonius the Wizard, and my, what shall we call it, big plan doing the freight trains. I have just read about pausing. If you just push P and it's all pausing. Press P again and every train is running again. It's a very good thing. Now, I have been doing two things. That's all. Three things I should probably say. Let's start with, I have now made sure that the main line, all the automatic lines, I should say, all the automatic lines are now done their way. They have their own names and all the automatic controls are gone from the control board. It's pretty necessary. Yes. I see this one is not correct. By the way, let's see if we can make this one a platform. No, we can't. Okay. Okay, we need to get inside the tunnels. Platform? Yeah. Platform? Come on. Platform. And that one. Platform. Okay, so it should be. Ooh, I didn't know that. That should have a bridge. Okay. We'll buy that. So that's one thing, and all the controls are gone. That's the second thing. And the third thing is that now everything is connected. I had to do this in order to get it more as a 90-degree stuff, but that's totally fine with me. And up at the E-Town, I have no idea why I call it the E-Town, but never mind. It's Philadelphia over here, I think. I have also got everything in order. It wasn't totally easy, but it went correct. Track 3. This is now track 3 with its own power and all the isolation it needs to have, so it doesn't affect any other. Track 2 is probably this one, have no power, and track 1 is most likely this one, have no power. So that's it. But I have already put the isolations that I want, because I'm going to have a stop up here. Or should I just make sure that this part doesn't have power? Perhaps that's the easiest way. That way, if there's another train coming from this way, he also will stop here, because this doesn't have any power. I haven't figured that out yet. It's fun, but that's all. And then we were, or at least I was debating this problem. Now let's see if I can go down low enough. Now I want to detach these wagons. I want to get them out of here. The only way I know how is either deleting that or deleting the engine. That's the only way I know. Because I don't want to have detachments controls all over the place. Because I'm going to need that in so many places that it's going to be disgusting, to say the least. I don't want that. I mean, when they back up and put the wagons over here again, they perhaps don't get more than 20 on that one. Then they have to detach somewhere here, and then they have to detach again here and there and there and there and so on. And you have to have that as a control. No, you might say, you don't have to. Ooh, I say, let's see, where have I the only detachment that I have? Here. You might say, you don't have to. Yes, I have, because it doesn't say anything. If I remove this, I cannot do anything with it. It has to be there. So in this case, when the steam engine comes, he goes straight, and then he detaches the wagons, who just rolls a bit, and then he gets on top of steam 5, which is off, I hope. Yes. And then we go on top of the turntable, and then we turn around, and we turn the power around, we turn steam 2 around, that one around. Steam 4 might actually be on all the time. No, it isn't. Okay. I don't want to go and find them. So in this case, it's more or less automatic, because it detaches I think it's only 2 wagons, and that's it. And then he will, it's like Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah. So he will, of course, go up, detach these 2, and then go and turn the engine around. Now, he doesn't need to do that. When he gets down here, he doesn't detach, he stops on the turntable. That's something completely different. So he will probably stop just in front of that buffer. But all these stuff, how do I do with these? There's no way I can get it automatic. Okay. I can have it on, always on. But if I have it on all the time, and then I'll go in and fetch these wagons, and it's on, then it will only get, he goes in, connects, and then he goes away again, and the wagon loses its grip. And then we back up, get that wagon, try to get the other ones, and we will keep on going back and forth until we turn the detachment off. So to me, it's not a good thing. By the way, I will only use that type of train and that type of train. So you know, it's the RD3, I think. I think it's the RD3 or the RD2, and this one I've totally forgotten what I call this one, but it's one of the smaller ones. So let's see if we can find anything. Just make sure that you can, if you do this and then you have detachment in any keys, why can't we just have it on a key? That should be so much easier. Because if I have it on, let's say N or anything like that, it will detach. Or D, why not D? And then I can move it away from it. But I can't. So the only thing I can do is move that one, get a new one of these. And that I have to do like this, otherwise it doesn't work. Oh dear, I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? Yes. And then I connect that one. So now I've done that. But that's a lot of work for nothing. Yeah. Never mind. Next step must be isolation. Yes. So we know this. Let's see if we can get out our isolation stuff. No, not that one. This one. Now, the train comes from north, and it should stop around here. Now, the same thing here is not really correct, because I don't want him to stop. I really want him to stop there, in this case, because we are going to go on the same line. Now there might be a cargo train going north, so we should most likely have the isolators here. No, not there. There. No. No. And here. So here is power to track 2, I think that is, and this is track 1. And then we have cargo power, and I want it to go from here all the way. Let's isolate that one so you see what I mean. This one, isolate this one. This is powered by the same thing. This all over here is powered by the same thing. And we isolate that one. No, not that. There. So even this one is powered by the same. Up to this point here. Because this is something completely different. So this is a long power because it's easier to have that one on all the time. Hopefully on the correct way as well. Because that is also only for, track 3 is over here, so it has nothing to do with this. And this is only if you're using yard 2, and I'm not going to do that except for just placing stuff. So what I'm going to do, any train that comes from north is going to be going there, stop, back up and back in to one of these 3 yards places. If I have some train that is going out, it's going to come from this, get down, get any cargo, and then it will go that way. Oh, so I know that's true. That way, this can always be on, doesn't need to be anything else. And I have also reason to believe that you need one engine takes 20 wagons and 2 engines takes 40. So you need 3 or even 4 wagons for 60 if 20 is the limit. So that's cool to know. So I just hope that it's going to be either 20 or 40 on these. I have no idea since I haven't put anything there. So that's that. Now these two cannot be the same. So let's see if that one is going to go down and back up. Then probably we should isolate either one or both. Well, this one should. So here we need to have a small power. Which way? We probably need to go north only. Slow, of course. And as you can see, CGO, that's cargo, is now down at the control board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've done that. This is yard 1. Power and yard 1. Switches. I have harbor and yard over here. I don't know really what that should be. But we'll get to that later on. Okay, so we can now back up this train. But each of these... No, not that one. This one. You're so stupid. Each of these should most likely have an isolator like that. That means that these might actually have the same power all the way down. That's not good. No, we need an isolator here as well. So this is 1 power. and that's 1 power, and that one starts with 1 power. Now, can I use the same power on these yards? I think so, since they are with buffers. So I'm not going to use several. Oh, I can't go. Right, so 1 power to each of these, and that one is actually going to be the same one. Yes, so this is 1 long. Okay, that's good. So that one is wrong. Should not have that one on at all. We should have a stop. A signal. Now, I'm not going to do that now. I only want to do the isolators because it's more. Oh, I have put one here. Why? Is it because it was connecting up there, but I have already fixed that? I think we should be safe. Removing this one and that one. We have a stop signal here along, say, there. It takes some time for it to stop. And that should be manually, of course. Because we don't know how long this train will be. Okay, we have power all the way. It's on. Most likely I will have it pretty slow. And up and over here. No problems. Underneath. Going all the way. And now it goes round, 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 round in a circle. And I can't do anything. And goes up. Hold it. In a circle, that's that one. And then it goes up here, yes. Still no problem. And then I say power. And the reason is I want to have the same power for all of this. Mainly because if I get a train from the other direction, it might need all this space to back up to get into. Oops. This yard. It might not do it otherwise. So this needs to be 1 power. I really don't like to have it all over here, but the same thing goes the other way around. So yeah. And then we need to have some sort of shunting engine up here as well. Otherwise it's no fun. Now this is not needed, but I might build some platforms over here. We'll see about that. So that's why I don't have a stop. I have an isolator. And that means that this, both track 1 and track 2 are connected to the same, except for the fact that one is isolated over here. So let's follow this one. Now this is the same thing. Goes down here, around and around and around, and ends up, let's see, it's the outer circle, it's this one. You can have power on all the way, doesn't really matter. Around and down and down and a stop signal. Perhaps we should put that one up so we know that it's a signal. Now the problem with this is that I don't get the right signals right. This is track 2. Stop. Well, it should be 2 of them, but you know what I mean. Stop. This one should be manual. that. Now, I don't want it to have it over there. Never mind. So, here we should go stop. And the isolator down there. Now, this is good because I don't want to make too many isolators. Because many isolators means more power. So, next stop is making more power. But you don't need to see that, do you? No. So I'll just leave you here. See if I can fix that one because I don't like it. And save. Yes, I know it's auto-saving, which is very good. And it's auto-saving each 15 minutes, which is very good. So, that's that. Let's see if we can just see the display like that. So, time to do all the powers and try to make them. Now they are going to be added to this one, but I'll see if I can make some sort of order in the control board. And perhaps you might have some switches or something that can go automatic. I'll look into that, but I don't think so. Good. That's that. I'll save again. And see you on Sunday for the next step. Bye.